everybody, and welcome to the Bob Stoops app. I'm Brad McMullen, along with Hall of Fame football coach Bob Stoops. We're here to talk about week number 3, and the biggest game for week number 3 is near and dear to both of our hearts. We're talking about Nebraska traveling to Oklahoma, the big noon kickoff here on Fox as well.
Yeah, looking forward to being at the game and having our studio or stadium set up, ready to go before the game. We'll be out there from 9 to 11. It'll be fun. But excited to have all the pageantry around it too. We've got some fun events the night before the game, and Nebraska and OU coming together for it. You know, we've been coordinating that with their athletic department, so it'll be a fun weekend for everybody. So you want my prediction?
Yeah, we need the prediction. Oklahoma
right.
favored by 22 in this game.
I'm going to go OU 45-20.
Good score, good score. And of course, this will mark the 50th year of the game of the century as they're commemorating this big game. I think we should just take stickers over that 50 year and commemorate the 2000 game instead. Doesn't that sound better?
Well, that would be good for us in the 2000 crew, but
That's
no,
right.
That was too good of a game though in '71, and it'll be, again, I can't wait to see all those people that were involved in that game.
Should be a lot of fun. And number 8, Cincinnati at Indiana. Of course, preseason, everyone was really excited about Indiana, and then they lost to Iowa, and everyone was like, well, they're not any good anymore. Well, we found out Iowa last week is a very, very good football team. Indiana given really no shot in this one, and they're at home. Cincinnati favored by 3.5.
Yeah, I'd go with Cincinnati, and I think they'll beat them by more than 3.5.
So you like Cincinnati in that one. All right, Virginia Tech at West Virginia. Virginia Tech undefeated. West Virginia undefeated. Va Tech is actually an underdog in this game at West Virginia by 3.
I'm going to take West Virginia. I think being at home will help them, and maybe Virginia Tech will been reading too many of the press clippings. Maybe we'll see.
And one of the teams that I think is a surprise team, it wasn't on our list earlier that we talked about, was Michigan State. Michigan State 2-0 this year, played very, very well on both sides of the ball. They're traveling to number 24 Miami. Miami favored by a touchdown in that game.
I like Michigan State. I think they're I would say for real, but they've won and won handily. They've looked good. I really believe, I know Mark D'Antonio left Coach Tucker, a good football team, and he's doing a great job with them. So and De'Ara King is still a little bit, and I think he's a great quarterback, but you know, he's coming off that injury. I don't know if he's still up to his usual standards, so we'll see. But I think I'd take Michigan State. And
Miami has not looked good this year.
That's the other point.
Let's be honest. Yeah. When your highlight of the year is a cat falling out of the stands being caught by other members of your fan club, that's not good when you're a football team.
Yeah, that's not what you want for your highlight.
No doubt. I love Michigan State at Miami. All right, Purdue at number 12, Notre Dame. Notre Dame favored by 7 points.
I'd go with Notre Dame. I again believe they'll start to catch stride and play better. And you said it's at Notre Dame?
At Notre Dame.
I'd go with Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame favored by 7 points. All right, undefeated South Carolina. Coach Beamer, who had been on the sidelines of Oklahoma, now the head coach at South Carolina, traveling to number 2 Georgia. Georgia favored by 31 points.
Georgia. I love Coach Beamer, so I'm sorry, but it's only his 3rd game, so he'll get them righted. But Georgia's too strong right now.
Yeah, the bell is dinging for Cinderella. I have a feeling on that one. South Carolina's been a great story, you know, being able to start a coach. That's right, a graduate assistant coach at the quarterback position because of injuries. But Georgia's just too good. And if you think back a couple of years ago, I remember being at the Cotton Bowl, OU's beating Texas, which we like to do in the Cotton Bowl, and getting the score that South Carolina had upset Georgia.
Right.
And hearing Kirby Smart talk about that and saying the locker room has not forgotten that a couple of years ago just makes me know that the focus will definitely be on that ball game. All right, number 22, Auburn at number 10, Penn State. Penn State favored by 6.
Haven't seen Auburn enough to have but I did see Penn State against Wisconsin, and that was just okay. So where's it at?
It is at Penn State.
Okay, then I'll go with Penn State, but I don't. What are the points?
6 points. Penn State's favored by 6.
I think it'll be tighter.
Tighter than that. All right, so he likes Penn State to win, but Auburn with the points for you gamblers out there. All right, Tulane, who gave Oklahoma a tragedy, and the Bee Gees aren't there to sing it in the second half, traveling to Ole Miss. Ole Miss undefeated 2-0. Ole Miss favored by 15 points, but Tulane played very well against OU in that second half and played extremely well last week. How are your thoughts on this?
I like Ole Miss, but I think it'll be tighter than the 15.
Yeah, I say
Tulane's
this.
better than everyone thinks.
Yeah, the offense and defensive lines of Tulane will surprise some people this year. I think it should be interesting. All right, Oklahoma State undefeated 2-0 at Boise State, who's only 1-1, but Boise favored by 5, and for a reason probably.
Yeah, and I'm only going to say this because I'm in the state of Oklahoma. I'm going to take Oklahoma State, but I'm not sure about that.
I don't feel much confidence coming out of that pick.
I am. Mike will get things righted, keep it going. And Boise, though, I'm sure Oklahoma State knows that. They're in for a tough game. Boise State's good.
Yeah, I actually like that pick, and here's why. I think that Mike Gundy's got experience at quarterback. I think the last 2 weeks they were told, you're going to win, you're going to win, you're going to win. Now they're actually being told you're going to lose. I think you're going to have a lot of buy-in with the team, and we'll see how good Oklahoma State is right now this week. All right, number 19, Arizona State, at newly ranked and a new member of the Big 12 in BYU. Arizona State favored by 4 at BYU.
I like Arizona State. Coach Edwards has done a heck of a job there, just watching highlights of them and all. So I'm going to go with Arizona State, but by 1.
It's going to be a great week of college football. Can't wait. And of course, Oklahoma, Nebraska. You don't want to miss this guy and all his new coworkers for the big noon kickoff. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, noon Eastern time on Fox. The big game, 11 o'clock Central. For Coach Bob Stoops, I'm Brad McMullen, reminding everybody inside the mobile app you can win a chance to have lunch with Coach Bob Stoops. It's awesome. All expense paid on this guy, so you're going to want to enter to win that. And of course, for videos anytime, just tap on our video link. So long, everybody.